I'm honored to take up the position as CEO of BEC. In the past few years, I had the privilege of working at BEC, and it gave me the opportunity to understand the organization. And I have first-hand knowledge that BEC has an excellent reputation in Hong Kong. We are growing in influence in environmental policy making. We are becoming a strong and constructive voice of business on environmental and sustainability issues recognized by the government. We are leading and facilitating corporates to transform for a net zero economy and a sustainable future. And we are attracting like-minded members and partners to make a difference together. I am confident and excited to lead BEC into a new era and to reach new heights. Well, this is an important milestone in the history of BEC. There's a Chinese saying, 30而立, which roughly translates into one should be independent and steadfast at the age of 30. If I likened BEC to a person, BEC is now a grown-up entering his prime. We have developed into an established institution with over 200 members, promoting environmental excellence and enabling sustainability among the business sector in Hong Kong. It is time for us to push on by fine-tuning our focus, sharpening our skills, improving our communications, building new relationships, sharing new knowledge, and inspiring our peers to enable real change and to make lasting impact. We have many qualities in the organization, but I want to highlight three things that we value the most since day one. First, our people. We wouldn't be half as successful without our staff, who are passionate, knowledgeable, and professional in their work. The senior management team is also supported by the board of directors who are open-minded and resourceful. Together, they played such a big part in BEC's success, and I will count on them as a team to advance our work in the future. Second, our members and collaborators. Members are an important asset to BEC. One of our major tasks as CEO is to strategize my teams to grow and diversify the membership base, to enhance our membership value proposition, and to maximize members' value to BEC on partnership opportunities and impact creation. It is in BEC's DNA that we foster partnership and excel in partnership. We have a strong working relationship with the government, especially with the Environment Bureau and Environmental Protection Department. It is also imperative for BEC to reach out to other policy bureaus and government departments, as our work often cuts across different policy areas. Besides, we are building and maintaining a strong rapport with consulate generals and the business chambers, other local business associations, universities and research institutions, NGOs, and international organizations such as the World Business Council for Sustainable Development and Women Business Coalition, not to mention our strong ties with Hong Kong Green Building Council and Beam Society. Third, our thought leadership and pilot projects, and I will show you some examples. BEC is one of the first organizations in Hong Kong to promote green building standards and practices, and we are a founding member of Hong Kong Green Building Council. Since 2004, BEC collaborates with HSBC in the Living Business Program as an early and trusted partners for SMEs in their sustainability journey. In 2008, we formally set up the Climate Change Business Forum as a platform for business leaders to understand and discuss the challenges of climate change. We are also an advocate of ESG as early as in 2013. In 2019, we launched the first of its kind BEC Low Carbon Charter to mobilize companies to set and achieve carbon reduction targets. We now have over 100 signatories, including BEC. As you can see, we lead by example and catalyze transformation through thought leadership and pilot projects. Well, when I was a kid, my favorite subject was geography, and I picked geography as my major at the University of Hong Kong. I was fascinated by cities and the urban landscapes and how people, vehicles interact with the built environment and the natural environment. But I drew real inspiration from work. Early in my career, I took part in a series of policy research related to air pollution. That's when I deep dive into a real and major environmental issues and understood how people's well-being would be affected, and therefore swift action is very important. Later on, I led the project for EPD to produce high-resolution emission data from ships operating in Hong Kong waters and to improve air quality modeling. I also used the research findings to inform and influence public policy change together with the shipping industry, resulting in substantial reduction in ship emissions in Hong Kong. This project taught me two things. First, evidence-based policymaking is very effective. And second, by taking appropriate and timely action, the business sector can also influence public policy and make real improvements to the environment. These experiences have shaped my philosophy and career in policy research and advocacy, and will serve me well in my position as CEO of BEC.